Hey YouTube, Poker Hybrid here, and today I've got a sort of, I think it's a BCBM, which is bought cards by mail or post. Yeah, I got these two came today. My first two level X's. I got Darkrai level X and Rayquaza C level X. They're both really cool. They're my first ones. They came really quickly. I got them really cheap, so I'm really happy. But that's not really what this video is about. As you know, I've just started playing Pokemon, and this is my deck so far. It's really small, and if you haven't guessed, there's Drapion here. I really like this card, and I wanted to make a deck around Drapion level X. Unfortunately, I don't have one yet, and this is the kind of thing. This is my current deck list. I have a full deck list, but it's not complete. I'll start off with how I decided. I was on YouTube and I went on to Pojo Pokemon forums. I saw a Drapion deck list, and it used Gardevoir. I don't actually have a Gardevoir, so I can't show you, but I was thinking of going down the Gardevoir level X route. That's why I've got these here, the 4 routes and 2 Curlier. If I was going to do it, I'd need another Curlier. I'd do 4 routes, 3 Curlier, 2 Gardevoir, 1 Gardevoir level X. But that's not what I'm actually going for. I'm going for a completely different. I'll show you what I've got at the moment, then I'll show you what else I'm going to include. I've got 3 Drapion, the dark one, holo from, I don't even know what set. It's got 100 HP, 2 attacks. Toxic Fang is the one I like most. It requires darkness and 2 colourless. 40 damage. Flip a coin if heads. The defending Pokemon is now poisoned. Between turns, put 2 damage counters on instead of 1. The other attack requires 2 darkness and 2 colourless and does 80. So it's really quite good. And to go with them, I've got 4 Skorupi. These are the ones I like most. It does 30 damage, but you got to flip a coin. If tails, it does nothing. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralysed. I would preferably not like to get this out. I'd prefer to keep it on the bench and then evolve into Drapion and start beating down. 1 Darkness Arceus. This is just there at the moment. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. It requires a darkness and a colourless. Its attacker's prize count. It's got 70 HP to begin with. If you have more prize cards left than your opponent, this attack does 80 damage in total. And I like that. That's the reason I've included the Arceus. And currently that's all the monsters. I am going to include in... I'm going to go with a Gallade sort of thing as well. I'm going to have 3 Gallade and 1 Gallade level X with Blade Storm because I really like it. A lot of people don't think it's so good, but I really like it. So I'm going to be including 3 Gallade and 1 Gallade level X. As for the other monsters, there will be 2 Crobat G, just for a bit of a hard hitter. I've got those coming in the mail. Unfortunately, they didn't come at the same time as these two, but that's cool. 2 Uxie to replenish my hand, 1 Azalf for prize search, and a Mesprit, but I can't remember what that does at the moment. I'm not sure whether I should include an Uxie level X if I can get my hands on one. Please let me know if I should. As for energies, I've only got 2 here. They're both specials. There's a Rainbow and a Darkness. I'm going to include 2 Rainbow Energy and I said 7 Darkness, but I'm not sure whether to use. I can only use 4 Darkness special ones, so I'll be using 7 in total. I'm not sure whether special or normal. And 7 Psychic. I don't really have a lot of supporters or trainers at the moment, but these are the ones I'm using. I'm going to use either 1 or 2 twins. I'm not sure at the moment. I'm going to have 3 Pokemon collector. I've only got one at the moment, but I'm definitely including 3. Possibly 1 or 2 Professor Elm's training method, just to search for the Drapions and just for Drapions really, if I don't draw into them very easily. Possibly 1 or 2 Marley's request just to get an extra energy from my discard pile, but I'm not sure about that. The actual full lineup for my supporters and trainers is 2 Aaron's Collection, 2 Engineers Adjustments, 2 Volkner's Philosophy, 2 Palmer's Contribution, 3 Baby Search, which I've got on the way, 3 Pokemon Collector, 2 Interviews Questions, 2 Twins, but I'm not sure about using 1 or 2, 2 Luxury Ball and 2 Premier Ball. I'm not sure what the total is for the amount of cards. I've got 1, 2, 57 in the current deck list, 58 even. So please give me tips. Should I include another Arceus? Should I include an Uxie level X if I can get my hand on one? Or could I include another Drapion level X, because I'm running a 4-3 Drapion line? Or should I change it completely and go down the Gardevoir route? A lot of people think Garchomp would be the best choice, but as for my first deck, I want it to be based around Drapion and Gallade. But as I said, I'm new to a game and I'm not really sure, so any help you could give me would be massively appreciated. And I think that's everything. If you can help, it would be amazing if you could just drop a comment or send me a PM telling me how you could help. I want to give a shout out to Goblin Attack Force, because I asked him a question and he got back to me really quickly, and that really helped a lot. I've subscribed to him, he's really cool. Thought I should give him a shout out. Another shout out to Lovergirl77983. I asked her some quite tedious basic questions and she had no problem with answering them. She just answered them really quickly. And Insector07, he just helped me too. And I think that's everything. Please comment telling me how I can improve this. What supporters are best to use? What energies are best to use? I think that's everything really. Like I said, I got these 2 in the mail, they're really cool. And should I make a deck around Gardevoir? It's a good card. I could make Gardevoir level X, I guess. I don't think there's a Gardevoir Prime. I was thinking of making this first and then maybe an electric deck with Magnezone Prime, because I pulled one of those the other day. If you want to see it, my reaction, it was in my last video where I obviously opened a Suicune tin and some packs. I got some really good pulls, so I was really happy with that. And that's everything. Please comment and rate and subscribe. Thanks guys. Goodbye.